Long after my wife and I got married, we were in undergrad and we decided on Valentine's Day we were going to go out to a little bit of a nicer place than we usually would go. There was this new restaurant called Hemingway's, so we decided to go there. And so we get there, we're seated, it looks really nice. They ask us what we want to drink and we're like, oh, we'll just have some water for now. And then they brought us a water menu, and at that moment we knew, uh-oh. We had never heard of a water menu, and this thing had like multiple pages of different bottled waters, and there was nothing on it under $5. So we asked the waitress, we're like, can we just have like some tap water? She goes, yeah, I guess. So we're sitting there drinking our peasant water, looking at the menu, and we're like, man, we can't afford anything on this menu. I don't know if we can do this. And we are looking around. We didn't eat much seafood at the time, and it was almost all seafood. I'm like, I don't see anything that I would want. And I don't know what anything on this menu even means. We decided for Valentine's Day, we really don't want to sit in this restaurant where we feel uncomfortable and spend more than we can afford on food we don't really like just because we're here. So we think, how do we escape this place without it being weird? We came up with a plan. My wife just pretended to be on the phone, left, went out to the car, and waited for me there. While I told the waitress, I'm like, so my wife is pregnant, and so the smell of seafood is really kind of making her feel nauseous. So I think we're gonna go. Yes, I know it was a lie, but I just needed an excuse to leave. But the waitress was so nice. She was like, oh, well, we could sit you a little bit farther away from the kitchen and maybe it won't have as strong a smell. I'm like, oh, she's already feeling pretty nauseous. So yeah, we're just going to go home. I assume she probably actually knew that these little 19, 20-year-olds couldn't actually afford to get there and just needed to get out. But she was nice about it. And so we left and we went to Shakespeare's Pizza, and I think it cost a grand total of like $14. We felt comfortable. It was a great Valentine's Day. I'm just happy that now we live in a world that when you want to try a new restaurant, you can just look up the menu online before you go.